stream, possibly. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we are streaming Rare Mythical BBA stream. Never seen one of these before in my entire life. That's right, boys. You read the title. Ghosts are not real. I am a non-believer, okay? I don't know if my mic is picking up. We're gonna have to test some audio quality here because boy, oh boy, I am getting cooked right now. Let's see audio quality. Okay, it is working, but my mic is like comically quiet for some reason. We're gonna have to add a little bit of input gain to that. Filters, add, gain, okay. Turn that up to like 5.8 dB, 620. I think that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, turn music down a bit. Alright, am I heard now? How about that? Is that audible? Hell yeah. Hello, Siyuki. You died 2 hours ago. You're a mop bucket now. Yep, that's just what happens. Relatable. Alright. So, we got that going. Alright. So, we're going to be disproving some ghost videos. It's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, let's turn the music off. Let's get out of there. Alright, audio quality is working. That's what happens when you die. You turn into a mop bucket. You just solved literally every question of every human on the earth. Congratulations, Siyuki. You get the prize. Don't ask what the prize is, but it's the prize. Alright. Alright, it's time to hop in some ghost videos, man. It's time to get in there and just beat up some ghosts, you know? That's how it is. I am about to hit you with the double-decker number 4 with cheese backhand. Add! I was about to say I'm going to hit you with the double-decker number 4 with cheese backhand Swiffer hook if you keep yapping at me. But then I got hit with boost Overwolf. I use CurseForge, you goober. Alright. Grab a monster cold brew today. No thanks. It's ghosty time. It's spooky time. 5:40 p.m. That's basically witching hour. It's basically witching hour. Alright. I'm cooked, aren't I? This video is going to be the one to prove the existence of ghosts. Also, shout out Nuke's Top 5. I'm shouting out a channel with, oh, you know, about 4.5 million more subscribers than me, but whatever. We're just not going to talk about that. Alright. Here we go. I don't know if that's audible.
Named Natalie, who lives in the UK with her family.
We're just hopping right in. Cool.
Things have been happening.
Actually, I should check and see if that's loud enough. Let's make sure. Gotta watch my own stream here. Just to make sure that Nuke is heard and I'm heard. But we gotta wait for my garbage latency to catch up. Please me. Yap a little less. Play the video a little more. Hello, Optimus. Hopes you understand. It depends on which ghost videos you watch. If it's Sam and Colby, most likely real. Things like Nuke's Top 5, mainly fake. Yeah, but I mean, they're all fake, though. At least that's my standpoint on it. Is that they're just literally all fake. Because ghosts aren't real. I'm a non-believer. Okay, alright, yeah, that is a decent audio, thank God. Okay. Watch 17 Joker quotes to get over the untimely death of your hamster. Yeah, I'll put that up next in the queue.
In their home. Natalie says that recently they've been doing renovations.
Oh, have they now?
House, and she believes that all of the activity might have disturbed something in the home.
Yep, alright, right off rip, we're going with the whole renovating your house makes ghosts mad. I'll never understand that one. Why would the ghost care what you're doing with the house? We'll never know!
Something dark and sinister.
Oh.
One night while her son is sleeping,
no.
This happens.
The kid's gonna get drugged to the Shadow Realm and eaten. That was just him stretching. Aight, cool. Yeah, he just stretched. He woke up from a bad dream.
Seems to grab Natalie's son by
Bro, I could do that right now. I'm getting tugged, guys. See, like, I don't have a webcam, but you can just imagine what Green Pickle Man doing that movement looks like.
His ankle and pull him right off the bed. The boy cries, and as
Right
if he is
off the
speaking to
bed.
someone that we can't see,
You're talking
he
as if
says,
he got drug
"I don't
off of.
like it. No,
I don't.
Natalie."
That is not what he said at all. He was just crying. But all right, if you want to have some auditory pareidolia there, that's completely fine. All right, makes sense. Yeah. All right.
Says that her son then ran into their bedroom crying and said that there was a man in his room. Obviously,
A
we can
man
see
in
that
his
there
room.
was
Yeah,
no-
let's believe 4-year-old Timmy. Timmy's spitting facts, man. You know? Bro rolled up and he's just like, yes, mother, there's a man in my bedroom. I know I'm not even old enough to know I'm alive or have a consciousness yet, but ghosts are in my room. And then the mom was like, yep. That's what happened. I mean, dude, come on, man. I promise you if ghosts were real, they would have, like, ping-ponged my soul years ago from how much smack I talk. And that, in and on itself, proves ghosts ain't real, bro. Dude, the odds of me getting a girlfriend are higher than ghosts being real. And considering the former has a 0% chance of happening, the latter is absolutely cooked. Ghosts aren't real.
man in his room. So just who or what pulled the boy's leg?
They're stealing my wallet, the ghost got my money, and they're stealing my account info. Now that's proof. I believe that.
Now, before we start with this video, it needs a little bit of explanation. So the Quest 3 VR headset has a mixed reality mode where it can
Have I
scan
seen
your
this
room,
video before?
including-
I feel like I've seen this video before. Did I stream? Chat, do you remember this? I don't know if I've seen this video before. Maybe. Well, I usually like these videos, so I'm guessing no, but something about the VR thing is familiar. If ghosts are real, explain why I always wake up at 3 a.m. with this dude named Steve sitting in the corner of my room. Yeah, that's just Jack Black stalking your family. Some ghost videos are pretty cheesy, but the ones that happen out in graveyards give you the goosebumps. Okay, you don't have audio. All right, well, I'll answer you anyway, and then you can watch it in the replay. Why would a ghost be confined to a graveyard? That's my question. Why do people just automatically assume graveyards are like the most turbo haunted thing in existence? If anything, that should be the least haunted place. Right? Like, okay, there's a few things about graveyards that I don't understand. Why? One, why would the ghosts all hang out there? Are they stuck there? Is there like invisible walls that the ghosts bonk into when they try to leave the graveyard? They're like, ah, man, I think I left my oven on at home, and then they just slap into an invisible wall. Like, why? Who put up the wall? God? He's like, nah, you're not allowed to leave this decrepit graveyard full of stones and leaves and other dead people. Goober, get destroyed. And then also we're assuming if we're guessing the afterlife is a thing here, most of the people buried there are just straight up gone. And it's just corpses. So I think literally the only reason graveyards are associated with ghosts is because graveyards are associated with death. Because it's where we put all of our dead bodies, chat. So, yeah, we could see where that misconception came from. If anything, I feel like the odds of a graveyard being haunted are less than the odds of, like, some other place being haunted, which is also 0 because ghosts ain't real. But anyway, you want to perform an ancient ritual to summon Turtle. Yeah, we just got to hit him with the repetition, but and then Turtle will just spawn in. That's just how it works, you know? Unrelated, but the new Fortnite season is actually fun. W. The various ghost cats we're plagued with. Bruh, ghosts ain't real. Ghosts ain't real. Alright.
Furniture, and it will actually project your game onto the walls.
Alright, here's the thing. I just came up with this right now. If ghosts are real, I challenge Satan himself to roll up and shut my stream off with his bare, meaty hands and give me a smooch on the cheek to solidify it's real. Oh, what's that? Nothing happened? Well, I guess Satan has car trouble because he ain't here. He must have left his oven on because my stream is still running.
Ceiling and
Next.
furniture of your own house. This tech uses infrared
Alright,
light and
VR.
depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate.
Okay.
So Reddit user
Wait, so what'd you say before? You said you scanned the room beforehand to put the game in?
It has a mixed reality mode where it can scan your room, including all furniture.
Yeah.
And it will actually project your game onto the walls, ceiling, and furniture.
That's actually
of your
that's a really cool idea, by the way. But it'll scan the room, and it's essentially AR. Okay. What about Mark? Mark was something baby me made up, man. Like, I used to believe in ghosts, but then, like, randomly one day I woke up and I went, wow, ghosts make no sense. And you know what I haven't seen from that point forward? Ghosts. Because it's completely a human-made construct, and you're literally designed to see what you think you're going to see. I mean, you know how many things you can explain away with ghosts, man? Wood settling in your house because of temperature? Oh, that's a ghost. You know, stuff falling over because something knocked it over like a draft ghost. You know, seeing shadows, pareidolia, or a shadow walking by, or light, or your brain playing tricks on you because brains are actually really powerful and can just do whatever they want sometimes. It's like schizophrenia and hallucinations. They are so vivid just for no reason, just because of the disorder. So your brain can do a lot of stuff to you. And since you can't really explain it because you don't know what's going on, it's just immediately like, oh, it just must be supernatural, you know? You'd have to prove two things. You believe in ghosts, so I guess we're both wrong. Wait, what? Alright, so you don't believe in Satan, but you do believe in ghosts, so we're both wrong. I mean, I believe in neither. You're older than you, and you've tripped over the ghost cat. Yeah, or you just tripped on the rug. Or you just... Have you ever heard of rugs? I walk wonky sometimes. I don't blame that on the supernatural. That's like if I bonked my head on a shelf and then went, how dare you, Satan? What have you done to me? No, I just bonked my head, bro. You probably just tripped over something, like your heel, or you stepped on your shoelace and then it like pulled your foot back and it felt like you were hitting something. It's not your baby imagination. Debatable. Anyway, let's continue with whatever this is leading to.
Own house. This tech uses infrared light and depth sensors to only detect things in the room, and it's actually very accurate.
W headset though, not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
He is playing a kid's game called First Encounter, where you shoot at puffy little aliens that virtually run around your house.
There was no rug.
Quest VR headset,
you could still trip even if there's no rug though. I've tripped on like solid concrete before and it felt like I tripped over something, and it was just, turns out I accidentally hit my own shoe when I wasn't paying attention, and it felt like there was something there when it was just actually my foot. Because it can feel like a shelf if you're not looking or you're paying attention to something else, and then you look down and you realize, oh wow, I literally just stepped on myself, whoops. Just a little human error there. Kind of crazy to just blame the supernatural, man. Now, if I were walking on like a solid flat surface, no rug, tripped over something, and then heard, ah! from beneath me, you know, and then I look and there's nothing there, that's a different story, because now something just screamed when I kicked it and there is nothing to be seen. So now I just stepped on Ant-Man. But I mean, if nothing makes any sound or anything, and I'm just laying on the ground bleeding out, just sad, like, you saw the cat juke out and try to trip you. Okay, you saw a shadow go by and then you tripped because you were scared of the shadow. Checkmate. Anyway, AR.
Picking up something very strange in her home.
I did it now. And they, whatever it is, they probably just programmed it in with the headset. Oh. What is that, like a person standing there? Oh, that's so spooky. It's almost like you scanned the goddamn room while someone was standing there and then played the game after he left. Next. 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 What? World of Warships. I feel like I get this ad every time I watch a Nuke Top 5 video. What is it with Nuke's Top 5 and World of Warships? You're outnumbered, nobody believes you, why try to lie? Are you talking to me? I ain't outnumbered, bro. There are a ton of non-believers, I know. Ghosts ain't real. No one can prove them. Alright, we're skipping this before I get copyright. Alright, what's this?
Critically ill. One night, she sees something on her mother's bedroom video monitor.
Oh, here we go. Okay, what is this trend in ghost videos, by the way? No offense to Nuke, because Nuke just works with what he's sent. But, like, bruh, why are we always filming our relatives dying in their deathbed? Your brain is shutting down when you're dying and you're seeing some stuff, and then people film it and go, haha, ghost videos, clout. I hate you if you do that. Why are we filming people in their dying moments with their scrambled brains as they lose their grasp on reality? Like, this is so horrible.
Gives her goosebumps.
She's just gonna talk to nobody, right? Like the other 900 videos?
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, there's just nothing. And then what, a dust speck will fly by?
Did you hear it?
No.
In the middle of the night, a
I
quiet
heard
little
nothing.
female voice seems to whisper, "Come." And
What?
the elderly woman seems to raise her hands and responds,
What?
"Okay." Then again, we hear
Oh,
the
about Rita's story. Well, see, Rena's my sister, so I've heard this story before. She's up in here in my chat going, oh, the ghost cat, but I will make fun of that story forever because ghosts aren't real. It's happened more than once, or you're just bad at walking. Roasted.
quiet
Dude, I trip all the time, too. That don't mean ghosts did it. Just admit you're bad at walking. I do. I'm terrible at walking, bro. I can't walk in a straight line to save my life. Some people probably think I'm drunk when I'm out on the streets because of how inebriated I behave, because I just have, like, the crappiest balance. Except for when I want good balance, then I'm a god. You went to your local storm drain pipes, you swear you saw someone and then it disappeared, you were scared. Yeah, was it dark? Probably pareidolia, or an eye floater, or a trick of the light, or a shadow, or a bug flying by that was really close to your face, which makes it look big if you're looking in the distance. There's a lot of different things that could happen. Another thing that can happen is if you look at something bright for too long, it engraves itself in your retinas, and then when you go into a dark space, it looks like that thing is still there when you blink. That happens to me more than I'd like to admit. Like, I'll be watching a TV show in a dark room with, like, a really bright light, and then there's, like, a face on the screen, and I'm paused on that frame, and then I walk into, like, the bathroom or something and don't turn the lights on and blink. The face from the TV show will, like, still be there in my vision, and then I will just get jump scared, bruh. Like, Grant Gustin's beautiful, luscious, strong jawline will just appear in my vision, and I will actually dookie myself right there. It's bad. Another time you and your sister went by the opening and then you heard a girl laughing and a guy started screaming. He sounded like heckin' William Afton getting spring-locked. Okay, so that was probably just some teenagers trolling you, not gonna lie, Optimus. Once you were hallucinating, you saw your underwear fly. It was so vivid. Dude, my underwear just flies by itself without hallucinations. What do you mean? That's just typical underwear activity. I'm just kidding. I'm just all right, back to the dying woman.
little voice clearly say, "Mama."
Bro, we're skipping
Says
this
that
out of
she
here.
believes that this is the voice of her sister, who passed away in 2017.
Okay.
She believes that her sister is there to comfort their mom, and she passes over to the other side.
I mean, but even if that was the case, why are you recording it and uploading it to TikTok for views, though? Let's be real. Like, upload literally anything else. Do a get ready with me video. Put on your school outfit for the day. I don't care. Don't record your relative dying in their deathbed, bruh. That's just mean.
Okay.
Also, that was just her exhaling. You could see her mouth open. She literally exhales, and then the editors are like, "Yeah, that was a demon saying come." No, it wasn't. Out of here, bro. Out of
Both her
here.
elderly father and mother sadly becoming critically ill. If you'd like to help them, you can check out their GoFundMe at this link.
Yo, W
which you
GoFundMe,
can also
though.
find down in the video description.
See, that's nice. That's sweet.
Scratching the surface.
Okay.
Tara Rule says that as a child, she lived in a haunted house.
Did she now?
She says that as she grew up, she believes that some strange paranormal entity from the house attached itself to her.
I'm
Why?
gonna tell you a ghost story.
All right, tell me. Oh, it's true. Oh, I can't argue with that. It's true. Chat, we're cooked. I can't disprove it. She said it's true. No. No.
I believe that whatever it is has followed me here.
Tara
Did
says
it.
that she often finds
So you
all
got
of the
stalker
cabinets in her
ghost,
kitchen
cool.
open. She also says that
Not
her cat
stalker
sometimes
ghost.
seems spooked and will actually just hide for no reason.
Wait, that's just average cat activities, though. I own 3 cats. All of them inexplicably hide under things all the time and just chill. We have, like, the most skittish cats. They literally get scared of nothing. So that's just average
Tara
animal
says that
activities.
lately, things in her house have started to get even spookier.
Things
I'm
in your
on
house?
the phone with my stepdad today, right?
Okay.
He goes, "Who's there with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Who's there with you?" I was like, "No one. Why?" And he's like, "Who's that guy talking?"
Yeah, it's probably just a glitchy phone, ma'am. I hate to inform you, but my phone does that very thing all the time, where if I'm talking to somebody on the phone and it has a weak signal, the signal starts to cut in and out, and it sounds like people yapping in the distance. It's just some weird, like, auditory error, That's actually like really common. At least with my phone. I don't know. My phone is like really wonky with phone calls. I don't know if that's like everyone's phone. I know some people have like godlike 4K audio quality on their phone calls, but my phone at the very least, it sounds like demons are ordering a McDonald's number 4 large burger with Diet Coke in the background every time I'm talking to somebody. That's just phones.
Like, I'm here completely alone. What do you mean? He's like, there's a man talking.
Yeah, like, that's just the phone. I'm sorry.
And I was like, I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
And then he said it stopped.
But it gets even
Rip.
weirder because you
Oh,
see
it does, huh?
recently scratches have started to form on Tara's windows.
Birds, or lizards, or mice, or hawks, even some types of insects if they're big enough. Literally anything. Wait, is it on the inside or the outside though?
But not on the inside. Tara has noticed that there are
Bird! What? If it's on the inside, that's weird, but if it's on the outside, bird. That is a bird.
now strange deep scratches on the outside of the window.
Bird! It's a bird!
Floor.
So bad news, there's new scratches. Again, these are on the
Uh-oh.
outside. Of
Just scratch the ghost back, though. Hear me out. Catch him in the act and then beat him up. What's the ghost gonna do? You roll up and air that joint out. Just completely destroy the ghost in the middle of when he's doing it. What's he gonna do then, huh? Cry? That's what I thought.
windows, and I'm on the second floor. You can tell me what you...
SteelHuntersEarlyAccess.com. What is this, Transformers? Before time began, there was the Hunters. We know not where they come from, only that they have the power to give me an unskippable ad and devoid my soul of life. That is how the demonetization was born. In a time, YouTube lived in harmony, but like all great channels, some wanted videos, others wanted ad revenue. Alright, we're out of here.
I think it's this.
Alright, here's any ghosts out there that refuse to prove themselves to me, count your blessings, Buster, because I'm going to roll up like Luigi on a Sunday night and suck up every last one of you with my 2006 Swiffervac Extreme. You're cooked, guys. I'm coming for you, alright? After I debunk this video, I'm immediately heading over to the most haunted spot in Chicago, and I am just going to beat you within an inch of your life. I'd like to see you try and escape. I'm coming for you. You're ordering a number 15 with extra sauce. Yo, can I have something?
I don't know what it says.
It says, turn the goddamn camera off. This ain't a ghost. That's what it says.
But
It says, hello, I'm a bird.
it looks like it's like 4 letters, maybe.
What?
Again, this is on the outside of the window, you can see. Second floor. But
You're playing like
it's
checkers with the ghost outside.
on the outside
The demon's like, checkmate, your move.
of the window, because I can wipe and wipe and wipe, and they're 100% on the outside.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if they were on the inside, the wiping still wouldn't work because they're scratches. If it were like some gunk or something, then yeah, but it's scratches regardless of which side it's on. Wiping it with your Temu sweater isn't gonna... Yep, you're haunted, alright.
The only other like weird-ish thing to note is I've been hearing like loud noises.
Okay, so settling house and wind. Oh, what, did the cabinet open?
Noises.
Sorry, I didn't see. Even with the comically large red arrow, my ADHD is just comboing me.
Note is I've been hearing like loud noises.
Ah, yeah. Wind, or your cat opened it below your shoulder, or the house is uneven. Ah! Alright, so probably not the cat, because the cat would have made noise getting off the counter. Maybe wind? I don't know if you have, like, windows or a back door in this house. So probably uneven house, not gonna lie. Hello, Christina! Welcome to the stream. We hope you enjoy your stay at BBA Hotels.
Oh my god, thank god.
Alright, she's tripping. Yo, she's spooked. She's spooked. You're wasting camera space. Point the camera the other way. Show me the I don't need to see the live reaction cam. Point the camera around. Please. I'm begging you. Ma'am. Yeah, close the cabinet. Wouldn't want your pineapples airing out. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a window right there. Nice. It's closed though. She's snuggled up, bro. She doesn't want to deal with it. Relatable. It's probably a cold night.
Oh my god, Jackie!
W cat.
I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, why does your cat look like an eldritch demon? Like, it's adorable, but also the way the lenses are reflecting on its eyes makes it look like a Dark Souls boss. Oh my god. Also, the TV on the floor, you're so real for that.
You scared the holy out of me.
As Tara is showing the new scratches that have formed on her window.
The scariest thing, the clickbait red arrow. You know, I put one in my thumbnail, so I can't talk.
On its own.
But I kind of do it ironically.
Understandably, she is a bit freaked out.
I don't know.
To this day, Tara Rule still experiences.
Alright, Tara, whatever you say.
Gmail.com. You can also.
Dude, I should send a video in. That ghost, the ghost that scared my mama. Sure it did. Sure it did.
Official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Yep.
Other side.
The other
Brother
side.
and sister Josh
The other side. CG5.
and Crystal are doing a paranormal investigation at the notoriously haunted Hotel del Coronado in San Diego, California.
Ooh, I have no idea what that place is. Also notoriously haunted, huh? Not for long. Not until I get my greasy hands on it.
Hotel opened in
The ghosts be running for the
1888, and
hills.
Over the last 137 years, workers and visitors at the hotel
W
claim to have
architecture, though.
witnessed multiple paranormal incidents and sightings.
Did they
There are
now?
constant reports
Or
of
their coworkers told them it was haunted, and then they all started metaphorically fighting ghosts.
lights
you know.
flickering, televisions turning on and off.
Yeah, that's just called faulty wiring. If the place was built in 1892 or whatever he said, it's just gonna have some crappy wiring because you hired the crappiest electrician in the entire state of California to fix this house. What was this, California? I don't know.
And things flying off shelves. Josh and Crystal
Uneven.
see something in a side room.
The mansion is probably settling into the soil after its whole 200 years of chilling out here. Average mansion activities.
And try to catch it on film.
I dare you to place a ball in the hallway and see how far it rolls.
It doesn't really work,
Uh-huh.
but they do catch
I like how the mic on my headset keeps bonking into the mic that I'm talking into, and it keeps, like, scraping like this. You hear that? It's just them bonking into each other, and it keeps jump scaring me because it keeps, like, hitting the other mic, and it keeps feeling like someone's slapping me in the face. It's probably that threat I made earlier to the devil himself. He's probably coming in here and trying to beat me up, but he can't quite muster the energy, you know?
something even creepier.
Ah.
It's okay. I can see you.
What am I even looking at?
Come to me.
No thanks. I'm
Are
good.
you a little boy?
Nah, I'm a big boy. Testosterone-filled man, thank you very much. What are we
It's
looking
okay.
at? Who are you talking to though, ma'am? Are we trying to say that this little speck on the wall is the ghost? Because that's just a bed bug. Or are you talking about like this silhouette right here? You know, that's probably just like a broomstick that's caught in the light in the next room over, and then you took like the funky brownie last night and now you're tripping. I don't know.
Come here.
No thanks.
It's okay.
It doesn't sound okay. This is the other thing with ghost videos I'll never understand is the whole "come to me, ghost," and then when the ghost actually comes to you, you're like, "Ah!" You know, that BS.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Yes,
but
they
it
are.
looks like it's going like back and forth.
It's probably a curtain, ma'am. Not gonna lie. You know what's in this room over here? Like around the corner is probably a window with a curtain in front of it, and it's open, and the curtain's just blowing back and forth slightly, which is causing whatever this anomaly is. I don't know why my cursor was loading there. Maybe that was a ghost messing with my internet. A ghost is in my fiber optics right now, just absolutely throwing it back on my internet. I have no idea. Invincible's a great show. I've been meaning to watch Invincible. It looks pretty good. Even though it literally looks like it was animated in a Google slideshow doc, it looks pretty good plot-wise. Alright, well, except for, like, Season 1. Season 1, like, actually was animated, and then as the seasons go on, it more and more just looks like I edited the show. So, you know. Ultra Kill is a great game. I haven't heard of Ultra Kill. W name for a game, though, Ultra Kill. That sounds like some edgy name for, like, a storyline I would have made up when I was 14. Ultra Kill. move in a freaking like Mortal Kombat game. It's great. Doom, Dark Ages, hell yeah. Hey guys, who's excited for Bendy and the Ink Machine revamped? Haha, you know, that game they're re-releasing that you have to pay for again where they supposedly enhance the graphics even though in all the trailers it looks exactly the same. Can't wait to play that one.
See the movie?
It's a curtain, ma'am.
See the movie?
That is a curtain. That is a curtain. Lay off the fun pills, please.
Wait, come back.
Ma'am, what are you doing?
No, you come back. Go straight.
Bro, it's like, no, come back, wife. You're gonna get destroyed. It's a shadow, bro. It's not gonna do anything.
No. Turn towards me like you were earlier. Put your back towards me.
Oh, so you just straight up brought your kid to the hotel room then? Wait, so it wasn't the silhouette I was referring to? It was some other thing? Yeah, that's just your kid you brought to the hotel room walking outside the door here, and he's just walking by.
As Crystal.
Like, what? Invincible animators need more budget, or Prime needs to stop buying goddamn superstars to voice that. That's what I'm saying! Prime Video is just out here hiring, like, Jack Black to play frickin' Omni-Man, and then they run out of the budget for their whole 2 animators, and they can't animate the show. So they literally just have to click and drag PNGs across the screen. I'm going to show you an example here. Where's my example at? You're not ready for this, chat. I'm going to show you the best animating you've ever seen in your entire life. Are you ready? This is Invincible Animators. Dad, no. Don't hurt me, Dad, no. Mark. Mark, you must listen to me, boy. You must listen to me. Dad, no. Mark, shut your mouth. Dad, I haven't even hit puberty yet. You're from another alien culture, Mark. Mark. I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. No, Dad! Ah! That's the animating in this show. That is it. You know? That's just Invincible animation. Mankind is dead, blood is fuel, hell is full. Yep, that's why all the ghosts are here on my frickin' React streams. Anyway.
Attempts to talk to the spirit of a little boy that she believes haunts the room.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly Josh's camera captures
Yeah, alright,
the
next.
soft evidence of
Next. What is this? Get off my screen, Gooner bait, out of here.
The outdoors and basic survival in nature.
Okay.
But on one fateful day, all of his training is put to the ultimate test.
Is it now?
And something happens that is absolutely terrifying.
Does a ghost come by and try to test his Boy Scout skills? It's like, collect 48 leaves and you will get the demon stamp. And he's like, ah!
Tyson is out in the middle
I've
of
trained
nowhere
years
in
for this
Hawkesbury,
moment.
Ontario, Canada.
W
building
Canada.
What he calls a Viking turf house survival hut.
Nice.
Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about
Nice.
halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's.
Uh-oh. What does that say? Sorry, you're recording with like a Nokia 2005. Can't read it. Emergency daylight time something environment something has issued a something thunderstorm warning for something 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 area something, and then the rest of this is Canada poor. Yeah, this nearly illegible, but
phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm
oh, he's gonna
warning.
tell us.
Mobile
Okay.
coverage area, take
Thank you
cover
for reading it
immediately.
for me, bro. He read my mind like post filming the video. He's like, oh yeah, no one's gonna be able to read this. Let me just pull up all the kiddies. Let's make a circle. It's story time, kids. It's time to read some Dr. Seuss. Except the Dr. Seuss in question is Mother Nature herself knocking on your door.
If threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time to get out of there.
Rips.
Now, before I show this in accordance with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video.
Thank you, Nuke. I appreciate that, man. I did not want to get demonetized today. Considering YouTube only pays me $0.01 every 6 months as it is, I couldn't afford it, man.
This frightening scene is what happened
Appreciate
as
you,
the
man.
storm rolled in.
Holy.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy sh.
I'm going.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Oh, Spaß geht da,
I don't
Mann.
know what this has to do with ghosts, but yeah, this is scary, man. This is the stuff that scares me. Real life stuff right here. You know? Tornado. Like, this is, like, actually scary. Not your, oh no, air vapor is chasing me. Bruh, just get, like, a box fan and you win. Right? Like, ghosts, even if they are real, they are, like, the weakest thing on Earth, man. They're just floating around. You could just blow them away. You know, even demons, which are, like, the way worse alternative, you can literally just tell them, get out of here, leave. And then they have to oblige. They go, aight, bro, my bad, and then they just dip, you know? Or if they say, nah, I'm not leaving, then you just call up your boy Jeebus Christ. And Jesus comes in and is like, nah, you gotta leave, bro, vacate, the rent run out. And he's like, aight, bro, my bad. And then he dips, and then you and Jesus high five. Like, literally, even if they are real, why are we scared of them? They suck. Literally. Like, bruh, I'm not trying to dab on religion. If anything, I'm complimenting it because Jesus is cool, man. If all that stuff is real, the fact that he can just walk in and just kick stuff in the face and they immediately get evaporated out of existence just because you asked is great. Like, oh my god, what are we scared of, man? Like, actually, what are we scared of? But this, eesh, you can't ask the tornado nicely to leave, you know? The weakest thing on Earth is little siblings' ski bones when you barely touch them. I mean, I don't have a younger sibling, so I can't relate to that. But, yeah.
Check. Check.
Check it out.
Elle sent bien. Reste en dedans.
Yeah, you might want to take some
En dedans, en
cover.
dedans. Non,
I don't know how this pile of toothpicks is going to
En dedans.
protect you, but...
Reste en dessous. Tornado.
Uh-oh. Why? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro.
Stay. Stay.
Dude, this... What is your shelter made of, and can I have one? These guys built like the vibranium shelter. Captain America's shield can protect against less force than this thing. Oh my god. A whole tornado just came down and y'all are fine. Man, all those years of Boy Scouts in middle school, they paid off, bro. They saved your life, my man.
No. Stay. 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 Oh, buddy.
Stay low, bro. What are you doing? That tornado will eat you without hesitation. You are a garnish on its salad, little bro. Stay, yeah. Bro.
No, we're good.
Where are you gonna go? Don't leave. There's nowhere to go, bro.
We're dying.
No.
That would be me. That kid is literally me. Anytime anything bad is happening, I'm just like, well, we're dead. He's literally me. Is that an Adidas hoodie I see?
Stay.
Well, the tornado can't touch you now. You've got the drip.
Stay. Holy
Yeah.
C'est good, on est good.
It left. Well, yeah, I mean, you're good, but you probably wouldn't like... You wouldn't want to walk out, though. That's the thing. Yeah, these kids are never going to want to go on a camping trip ever again, by the way. This is traumatizing.
Stay, please, God, please.
Nah, you all are good. If this video is on YouTube right now, we all know they lived. I mean, yeah, it's scary in the moment, but think of all the free clout you got, though. Hello, turtle! Hey, the summoning ritual worked. The ritual did work. It was a bit delayed. The ritual was like 20 minutes ago, but... Yo, W shelter, bruh. W shelter.
Now again, let me repeat that in accordance with YouTube rules, none of these guys were hurt.
I mean, yeah, physically, but they are never gonna look at nature the same ever again. Unless they are very strong-willed. Dude, if a tornado ran me over while I was in the middle of the woods, I'd be tripping, bro. I'd never go outside ever again. That's just the hypochondriac in me. I barely touch grass as it is. You think I'd recover from that? Nah.
Because of the amazing stability of Tyson's
Yeah,
shelter,
facts.
everyone survived.
Bro, that
and made it
shelter
out
is
without a
crazy.
scrape. Tyson
Dude, if I ever go camping, I'm hiring this guy. Camping tornado, right? Yeah, I have no idea what this has to do with ghosts, but damned if I have anything to say about it. W shelter, you know?
returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter, and the surrounding woods.
Is it still up? It's still up!
2 trees.
2 trees fell on it, and it's still up. What did you build it out of? Successful hopes and dreams?
That
The actual plot armor.
That's snap though.
This shelter has more plot armor than Eobard Thawne. What the hell?
The trees
Wait.
around the shelter have been uprooted
Can I have one?
onto the ground, but the shelter is still there.
Yo.
The guys are even able to find the
Don't
box
worry, we're
buried
gonna watch
under one of the
17 Joker
downed
quotes to
trees.
get over the untimely death of your hamster soon. Yeah, that's next.
Oh my god, no way. Our bikes are good. Wow.
The bikes are good too.
Good spot.
Good bike.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's
Hey.
amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives.
Yeah, and that's the design they're
Consider
gonna
it a
go with
blessing that they
every
were
single
all
time
able
from
to
then on.
escape without injury.
Nice. But if they actually survived, it landed. Yeah, no, I'm sure you're right, Turtle. Like, I think it landed like near them, but not around. Like not on top of them. If it were on top of them, I don't think that shelter would have done anything. But you know, I'm glad everyone's okay. And you know, W shelter. That's all I can say, man. Even with those strong winds, I mean, those winds can get up to like what 200 miles an hour or something stupid. And the shelter just said, "Nah, bro, I raise you one." And then 2 trees fell on top of it, and the shelter still refused to give way. I mean, that thing is more stable than my emotional well-being. Like, oh my god.
Are you a Roblox fanatic?
Not really, no.
Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards
Yeah,
from Roblox.
another way I can ask my mom for money with her credit
Just sign up
card.
for Microsoft Rewards.
Woo! Nope.
The Night Visitor.
The Night Visitor.
In the city of Gwalior in India, something very strange has been happening. Multiple people have recorded CCTV footage of a strange woman wrapped head to toe in traditional Indian clothing
Okay.
who seems to roam the streets late at night, ringing random doorbells before just vanishing without a trace.
So she's a ding-dong ditcher. Cool.
It is said that animals react strangely to the woman.
Yeah, because that's weird. It's in the middle of the night, and then a giant cloaked thing is walking around ringing doorbells. If I were my dog, I'd be like, huh? Doesn't mean it's spiritual.
Often running in fear. On one late
You mean
night,
what animals just do anyway when people are walking around?
a family in Gwalior records the woman walking down their street.
Okay. Also, why do you have an entire ram just in your whatever? Yeah, she's just ding dong ditching, or she's Amazon. Okay. She's here to steal something. Yeah, it's just a normal girl. This ain't a ghost. That's just your Halloween costume. Ah, yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Siyuki. Debunked. Also, you gotta love the old recording crappy CCTV footage with a crappy phone. It ain't a ghost video if you're not recording a screen of a screen recording of a screen recording of a low poly CCTV recording where you could barely even tell what anything is in the footage. The only way I knew that what was sitting right here was an animal is because it got up and moved towards the camera. Like, oh my god. I can't tell what anything in this photo is this a door? Is this a vent? What is this? I'm guessing it's a door. But then like what is all this? These are like street lines, I guess. This is the road. These are just walls. But like, dude, even his cursor is fuzzier than the mold growing in my basement. Look at it. Is that the cloaked figure? Is this the cloaked figure? What is going on? And it's monochrome, so it's even worse. Okay. That's just a normal person. She's just trolling. She's pranking him, man. Going pranky style on him.
A bull in the alley runs away in fear as the woman approaches.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just a
And
cow,
then as
but
she
whatever.
rings one of
Bull,
the
sure,
doorbells,
whatever.
her
I ain't
arm seems to stretch.
I ain't no
in a
zoologist.
bizarre, inhuman way.
Okay.
Now, no one knows who the woman is or why she repeats this strange behavior night
Because
after
it's
night.
funny? Like, why else? Not like she gains anything out of it inherently, so what better way to do it than to just, have a little
Or as
giggle,
the call found,
you know?
to be coming from their window.
I skipped
They
over.
window.
Just
late one night
outside
when
your
three
window.
brothers are
It's
asleep
me,
in
chat.
their
I'm
room.
outside your window
They
right
wake
now.
up to a strange sound
Don't
that
check.
seems to be coming from their window.
Okay.
What was that, bro?
It was a demon, don't worry.
Nah, bro, chill, bro. Roll it down.
Yeah, roll it
Bro,
down.
you serious? That's germ.
Alright, he's smart. He closed the
Bro,
window.
it comes from like there.
Nice.
What? No, germ.
It's probably an animal or a bird or something.
No.
Why are they screaming? It was just their dad. Nice. Bro said ooga booga.
No.
Ooga booga. Of all the lines you could drop, ooga booga. That guy's out of there.
The boys have
Why
the
you
fight of
tripping?
their life as they hear and see
Fight for
someone
their
or
life?
something
Why are we exaggerating?
looking into their window, and they run from the room screaming.
He said ooga booga.
Unfortunately, the clip was posted without a source.
Oh, of
so
course.
we just have to wonder what they saw.
Their dad.
And even scarier,
He's even
we have to
laughing.
worry that these shaky bunk beds will someday come crashing down and
Yeah,
crush
that you need to be scared of the fact that this bunk bed's gonna spring lock Timmy pretty soon.
the guy on the bottom bunk.
Yeah, he cooked.
Oh, no. 8 lives.
Okay.
This next video was sent in by hundreds of Nuke Stop 5 viewers.
Really?
But unfortunately, no one had a link to the original source.
Little kitty.
So the story goes that the owner's cat had recently passed away.
R.I.P.
But they believed that her ghost was haunting her old play cat tower.
Uh-huh.
They claim they set up a camera and caught this spooky footage.
All right. Faulty electronics. My cat toys do that all the time. That's one. The ball starts rolling in a circle. Yep. Alright, so you're blowing it with something off camera or wind. Was that a meow from the beyond? Damn. That, okay, literally, I use audio editors all the time. That just sounds like your cat meowing, and then you added like 5,000 echo layers to it. You thought we wouldn't notice, didn't you? But I know what that sounds like because I edit echoey audio all the time for my songs. That's exactly what a digital audio workstation echo sounds like. Out of here. Ma'am, stop trying to use your cat for clout. Oh, cool. So you just recorded the same angle and then overlaid the two footages on top of each other and then turned the opacity down a bit so that the cat's slightly transparent. Either that or this footage was taken way before the cat died and it's just a glitchy camera that made it look transparent, as most faulty, cheap cameras do, especially in the dark. Debunked.
Now, I have no source on this video. And
Exactly.
I'm certainly not saying it's a quote-unquote real video of a ghost cat.
Exactly.
But it's definitely kind of creepy.
I mean, yeah, it's a little spooky, but taken out of context, anything could be spooky. I could fart into the mic right now and then post it online without any context, and everyone would be like, oh, cries from the beyond, oh. Like, come on.
Some animal lovers say that they actually find the video very comforting.
How? The cat sounded like it was dying inside in the distance. It was like, wah, wah. How is that comforting, bro? No. Absolutely not.
But let me know what you think.
I think it's not real.
Scary videos. So, as usual,
Okay.
these are videos that were sent in that didn't really fit in the rest of the list.
You mean like the weather one?
They're either a bit silly, a bit funny, or just kind of weird.
You mean like all of these?
Kaylee Shreve is working her shift at a Victoria's Secret
Anyone
store,
who films themselves at that angle, stop it.
and she goes to take a restroom break. But things start to get very weird.
I know Victoria's Secret.
Swear to God,
She
this
was
fan
made up by a
just turned
dude.
on by itself, and that's how far. Like, this is how far away I am from it.
Okay.
Turn on again if there's somebody here with me.
What? What?
That was truly disturbing.
Turn on.
Turn on again if there's somebody here with me.
Yo. W Ghost. By the way, the freaking automated air things in bathrooms do that all the time. They're just really cheap.
Now that
Also,
was
bruh.
truly disturbing.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
And let's hope that one of Kaylee's coworkers had a wet wipe or something.
Facts.
I will shit on myself right fucking now. I'm not even wiping my ass.
Next
Yeah, you just traumatized that ghost.
up, TikToker RCA is exploring an old abandoned house that is said to be haunted.
Okay.
He encounters something
Yeah.
lurking in the decaying house that shocks him to his core.
Is it decaying things? It's probably an animal or a bird or something. Yeah, it's a decaying building. It does that.
What the
Yo,
Yeah, bird. He's chilling. Look at the little guy. Open a window for him. Get him out of there. Oh yeah, open a window for my guy.
Explore new horizons and enjoy.
Bro, I already have Curse Forge, man.
Curseforge.
So
Stop.
it's only a black vulture, but
At least I'm getting
these
Minecraft
birds
ads.
usually feed off dead things. So what if there's something dead in that? No, there's probably not. There's probably nothing in there. Anyway,
I mean, there probably
and
is. I don't
finally,
know. It might be
there's
like a dead
nothing
mouse or
worse than when you
something.
rent a nice Airbnb,
You know?
and the owner decides to drop by to
Please
say
update the
hello.
Discord link. Yeah, I
Especially
gotta
if they
update
drop
that, man.
by like this.
What the hell?
Excuse me. Yeah.
You're
The tenant?
people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah, that's how Airbnb works. Why are you in my walls, dude? Who summoned you?
I own the house. I'm Richard.
What are you doing?
No one asked.
What a minute, yeah? Is that a...
What is this dude's laugh?
Where's your trousers?
Why are his pants off?
Where's your trousers?
If it's not inconvenient,
Excuse me, we've rented this house from you.
Yeah. Get your munchy crunchies off my screen, bro.
No, there's no problems, mate. Just like...
Dude.
Well, yeah, I'm happy with the house, but like, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna exfoliate your pores if you don't stop yapping.
Okay, but like, what are you doing, mate? Where's my
Also,
privacy?
this guy's laugh sounds like when I plunge my
Hold on a minute, yeah.
toilet.
Wow, so we're sleeping, yeah? You're
Blah,
going out in the
Bro,
kitchen.
chill. I mean, to be fair, my laugh sounds like a tire screeching on concrete, but still.
You're just in a jail in there.
Yeah, why is bro in like solitary confinement with his pants off and just his whole everything hanging out? I mean, bro's going like full airflow mode on us here. And then he comes out of the goddamn Scooby-Doo bookshelf in the wall to hit us with this little jump scare. And he's married. Someone has to deal with this on a day-to-day basis. My man just flopping around in the wind, coming out of walls and stuff, give you a little jump scare. Seems like a perfectly nice guy, but like, bruh, to the Airbnb though? No. No.
Where's your clothes gone?
You can't just be...
Clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
The wash... You're not even supposed to be here!
What the... But it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
Look, this should be no problem.
This is a problem, bruh. You're in my...
You're interfering with me now.
Yeah.
No, this is unfortunate.
This is rather unfortunate. Also, I love how he says no as if he knows what interfering with someone is. Yes, I actually crawled into your consciousness, and I know that this is not an inconvenience, so stop your yapping. Hey, Tencry, welcome to the stream. We're weird time for you to join. We're looking at the pantsless, bald old guy who crawled out of the wall and is just flopping around for everyone to see. That's pretty awkward time. And also, this guy sounds like my car trying to cold start in the morning when he giggles. I don't know.
I do all this at night.
I think the no pants
You do all
is
this
the
in
most disturbing part
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching.
Nice.
And hopefully
You
I'll
know?
see you back again next time.
I mean, that didn't prove the existence of ghosts at all, but, you know. Hey. Alright, what was the other thing you wanted me to look at, chat? It was something about Joker quotes. 17 Joker quotes. Joker quotes. To, what, get over The untimely death. Of your hamster? Was it? Yes, of your hamster. Is this even something on YouTube? 17 Joker quotes to help you come to terms with the untimely death of your hamster. Here it is. Right here. By Jonathan. Alright, this is about to go real hard. Here we go. This is not DMCA, is it? This isn't... I'm not gonna get copyrighted, right? We're just gonna turn it down a bit. No heaven will not ever heaven be unless my hamster is there to welcome me. That's pretty good. Aight, Shakespeare, calm down. He's got the silver tongue. The risk of love is loss, and the price of loss is grief. But the pain of grief is only a shadow when compared with the pain of never risking love. Calm down, Dr. Seuss. Oh my god. My, oh my. Okay, bye. Okay. Next. Grief doesn't have a plot. It isn't smooth. There is no beginning, middle, or end. Alright, yeah, I don't get that one, my bad. Love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. Yeah, that just applies to anything, Jonkler. Hamsters are not our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. He's spittin', man. He's spittin'. Death is peaceful. It's just the transition that hurts. Yeah, you know. He's not wrong. You will survive and you will find purpose in the chaos. Moving on doesn't mean letting go. Alright. Also, does this actually pull up for people who lost their hamster? She gave me the divorce papers, but he couldn't read. Curtis Connor, who dat? Rip Snowball. Did your hamster actually die? Help me out with coming to terms with the death of my grandma. Fly high, Patricia. I'm so sorry to laugh at that, but bro, you're trolling. Was your grandma a hamster? Yo. Yo. He popped recently. You really needed this? Yeah, you did, buddy. Yeah, you did. Dude. She was a peanut. But ye was allergic to peanut. Top 10 saddest anime deaths. Wow. Yeah, this is something. Like, yeah. You know? Yeah. Anyway. We debunked a ghost video, we popped off, we watched top 17 Joker quotes to help you come to terms with the untimely death of your grandma hamster. I'd say this was a successful stream overall. So, I'm even getting recommended my own stream. So that's pretty cool. Wonder who this handsome devil is. This is something. I should sub to this guy. You should like and subscribe to the video, chat. Alright. Well, I gotta go. I have to cut this one short. Hour-long stream, not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah. We'll head back here. What should we do? I'm just trying to load up my Spotify. We'll do Ode to the Block. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the Inception here. Nice. Oh! Alright. I don't know why that's not playing. Why is this not playing? Oh, there it goes. Alright, cool. Well, that was fun. We're probably going to do this again tomorrow because there's more ghost videos to react to. There's never a shortage of them, so, yeah. And once again, any ghosts out there, you better count your days, buddy. I'm coming for you, dude. I'm going to do hydrolysis all over your face. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to give you the pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis treatment. I'm going to give you a rare lung disease. That's what's gonna happen, man. I'm just the messenger. I don't make the rules, man. You know? That's just what happens. But anyway, to chat, thank you all so much for watching. And that is gonna be the end. Thank you for watching. And as always, hire me, Invincible, because I am the best animator. You see this? You see this? I can drag my mouse left to right on the Axes controller on a PNG. I want to make $400,000 like you do, Invincible Animators, okay? You see that? Consider me. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and that is the end. Bye, goobers!